Hey friends, Jamie Grace here. Happy Monday. I wanted to share a quick message with you guys. Literally, we just came back from 2 weeks on tour. I'm going to share a video this Friday all about the tour, and I'm really excited about it, so make sure you go ahead and subscribe and turn on the notifications. But we just got back from 2 weeks on tour, literally just walked in the front door from the airport, picked up some Pizza Hut or had it delivered actually, and I'm ready to just crash and eat food and watch Netflix for my day recovery that I always take right after tour before I literally go back onto set for the Jamie Grace show tomorrow. And I wanted to share this video with you all because today's a really special day for me. Today is my 12-year YouTube anniversary. I've been doing YouTube videos for 12 years today, and I wanted to share a very inspiring motivational message called "Your dreams won't always come true" or something along those lines. And I know that that can seem kind of like a really harsh, really okay, are you trying to make me sad kind of video title. And so I just want to jump right into it, right? Okay, so I feel like, this is my personal feeling about myself, and this is something that people tell me all the time. I'm just a naturally energetic human being. Even though I'm most definitely an introvert, I know that's a video for another day. When I am around people, I am very high energy. I'm very much fueled by joy. I'm very much fueled by a peace that is way beyond my own understanding and explanation. And I'm just typically a very hype, or I think lit, as the kids say, human being. I'm just always just always pumped. And I think that taking that sentence, "your dreams won't always come true," and making that a positive sentence is something that may seem crazy, but it's actually what has carried me through these last 12 years of being a singer, songwriter, actress, filmmaker, improv, human being, whatever else I do. As a YouTuber and as an artist. So when I was a kid, I literally had every dream on the planet. I mean, I wanted to work with monkeys in the circus or anywhere. I mean, honestly, Aaron was watching The Jungle Book on the flight, and I was just like, I love monkeys. So I wanted to work with monkeys in any capacity. I wanted to be an astronaut. I wanted to be a singer. I wanted to be on Disney Channel. I wanted to be on Zoom. I wanted to be on Nickelodeon. I wanted literally every dream you can think of. I was like, I want all of these dreams. And a lot of those dreams did not come true. Some of those dreams might come true in the future, but some of the dreams that I had just simply won't ever come true. One of them was, to get married at 20 years old and have 5 or 6 kids by the time I was 25. 26, I've been married for 3 months, we have no kids. So some of the dreams that I had simply won't come true. And I think that when we have dreams, whether it's for our career, whether it's for our hobbies, it's for our family, it's for our school or education, the college you want to get into, the car you want to drive, the clothes you want to wear, the kind of paycheck that you want to get, whatever it is, when we have those, amount of subscribers you want to have, the amount of followers you want to have on social media, when we have those dreams and we set those things into place and then they don't come true, we can oftentimes become very discouraged and want to give up. And that was me 3 years ago. The Jamie Grace show actually started because I was ready to give up, because I felt like my music wasn't happening anymore. I felt like the things that I really wanted were not coming true. But it took some of my dreams not happening for me to all of a sudden start having new dreams. So, sorry, let me back up, because I have so many things to say, and this is sometimes it's in focus, sometimes it's not. Okay, I have 2 things to say about this. This is what happens when your dreams don't come true, okay? So go ahead. If you already have dreams, great. If you don't, start making them. Start having crazy big dreams, right? And these are the 2 things that are gonna happen, and there might be more. The 2 things that are gonna happen if your dreams don't come true. One, you're going to you could all of a sudden start trying to figure out ways to create new dreams and to build on those dreams that did not happen, and to recreate a new dream and start a new vision for a new passion, and you'll all of a sudden develop even more joy and more energy about this new project. So for example, the Jamie Grace show used to be a 30-minute show. It was doing well for a little bit, and then honestly a 30-minute show was kind of a lot to post on YouTube. And so that dream didn't necessarily, I didn't burp, I'm a lady. That dream didn't necessarily stay alive as long as I anticipated. But what happened from there? From there, I decided 10, 12-minute videos, those might be better. And those videos actually started to do a lot better. So you see what I mean? We can allow a dream that doesn't come true to let us fall apart and oh, everything's over. Or we can say, no, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this experience? And what can I do better next time? Yeah. And the second thing that happens when your dreams don't come true is that hopefully begin to appreciate the journey that got you there. You know, it's not always about, this is a very cliche, but I'm all about the cliches. It's not always about the destination. The journey is just as beautiful and just as exceptional. And so if your dreams don't come true, then you're kind of forced to sit back and think about that and wonder about that and go, oh, my dreams didn't come true. And you can allow that to be negative, and you can harp on it and feel like the world is coming to an end. Or you can look back at the journey and look back at the experiences and look back at everything that you got to experience and have in those moments, and then learn to appreciate it. And I get it. I know that I might sound super, super cheesy right now and super, super fluffy right now. People tell me all the time that my songs are super cheesy and super fluffy. But if anybody knows my story, then you might know that this is the way that I have to think. This is the way that I have to function. This is the way that I have kind of rewired myself to function. From the ages of 9 to 15, I was mostly bedridden from being incredibly sick and highly medicated from pretty severe medical stuff. And I went in and out of having suicidal thoughts from ages 9 to 15 years old. And so for me, like coming from this place of like super negativity and just super just depressed and anxious and overwhelmed and just misunderstood and frustrated, I don't know if I said the word yet, but confused, coming from all those places, it forced me to, when I was laying in my bed, it kind of forced me to be like, I want to have dreams. I want to dream of things. I want to be a singer one day. I want to write songs about this one day. I want to recover from this one day. And it forced me to try to find the positive, even when it feels like there is no positive at all. Yeah. And so that's what defeat can do to you sometimes. That's what weeping, that's what mourning, that's what anxiety can do to you. Sometimes it can force you to find the positives, and that's kind of how I've lived my life since I was like 14 or 15 years old. You know, I'm grateful for my parents and my sister and my community, ultimately for my faith, my foundation that has helped to fuel me into the woman that I am today. But ultimately, I had to make that choice for myself and say, look, I have so many dreams that aren't coming true. When I was 9 to 11 years old, I wanted to read certain books. I wanted to, go spend time with my friends. I wanted to finish this academic school year. And those things didn't happen because I was sick. But it's a choice that I had to make. And I'm not saying it was easy, but it's a choice that I had to make to say, okay, my dreams aren't coming true. Either I can lay out here in the street and cry till the cows come home, or I can find, what did I learn from this? How can I recover from this? And what was the journey like? And how is that going to help me get to my next dream and the next thing that's going to happen? So I just want to encourage you guys to have so many dreams, to have 8 million of them, and be okay with the fact that some of them might not come true, right? Like, I have 8,000 dreams right now of things I want to do as a filmmaker and an actress and a host, as a singer, as a songwriter. I have like literally certain brands and commercials where I'm like, ooh, I want one of my songs to be in one of those commercials one day, or I would love to act alongside this actor, or I would love to do a duet with this musician, or I would love to perform on stage at this show. I have so many dreams in my head, and those things are amazing to have. Even if they don't all come true, you don't know which ones are and which ones aren't. So then you start living this life of energy and drive and passion and hard work, because you're working toward these things. And maybe they all come true, maybe they don't, but you had a journey getting there, and you had fun going there, and you tried and you worked hard, and you can always look back and say, but I tried. You can always look back and you can say, but I tried. And yeah, like, last thing, a couple years ago, you guys know the story. I was at an Adele concert, and Adele was just walking around saying hi to everyone, like, oh, we're having a good time. And I looked at her and I said, do you want to sing together? And she said yes, and they ended up on stage singing with Adele. And that's still really hard for me to process that that's an actual story that happened, because it's crazy. But even if she said no, I could always look back and say, I tried. So don't go out and try crazy stuff and say that I told you to do it. And don't dream of crazy stuff and say that I told you to dream it. But keep dreaming, work hard, like, sit down and turn off YouTube videos. I know that I'm not supposed to say that, but don't watch other people's stuff all the time. Don't listen to people's stuff all the time. Like, invest in your stuff, invest in your craft, invest in the person that you know that you were called to be and the things you were called to create. And my pizza Hut is getting cold, so I'm gonna go. Check out the description box below if you desire to create, whether it's film or music or whatever it might be. I have something very special coming for you guys in like a week, less than a week, so make sure you do that. Click on the screen to subscribe, check out songs and stuff that I make and my friends and I make. Subscribe to this channel. I gotta go, I'm hungry, I love you so much, I'll see you soon. I miss you already, bye.